class. Today we're drawing a cat. It's not going to be like an animation cat like we did similar kitty cats in class before. These were more simple. We're gonna try for more realistic kind of looking cat today at a special request from our student Lawson, who has a new kitty cat, and his name or her the kitty cat's name is Charmander. And so we are starting now. So first thing, when we starting doing a realistic kitty cat, we have a paper. So check your lines of paper. In the lines of paper, pretend that there is 3 spaces, 1, 2, and 3. So we're gonna divide the paper into 3 sections, 3 realistic sections. First, second, and third. The first section will have a head. And in the middle of the first section, you're gonna draw a circle. And it shouldn't be that big actually. It probably should be a little smaller, but I'm gonna adjust mine. And that's why we have erasers. We got erasers ready as soon as we got to class so we could moderate if we make a mistake. I think I'm gonna make this because I wouldn't have space for ears. So I'm gonna make the head circular but smaller so I have still space for ears for my cat. So it's a circle. Second one is going to be an equal circle actually, about the same in a middle section. So you're going to do another circle like that. Okay, so that's first circle, second circle, and the last circle is like the biggest one but not too much bigger. So it's about this kind of circle. Okay, slightly almost looking like a snowman. Like, what? Are you drawing a snowman? Not today. We're just doing a cat, but we're going to start with 3 circles. Okay, now these are the tricks. So the first trick we're going to learn here is also we're going to put a little cross over the circle. It needs to be, the cross is in the middle of the face, if you can see that. Now, believe it or not, the eyes are going to be underneath the line of middle. This is all going to be forehead. So the eyes are going to start here, and we're going to do a circle, and a rainbow shape, and a circle, really big circle. And I'm starting to use my stronger pencil. You can just push harder. For the video, I'm using a black pencil. You're still using your regular because it's easier to erase. But for the video, I just want to make sure that you can see this. So it's a circle with a rainbow. Now, as soon as this ends, very closely right underneath these 2 eyes, make a line. It's about the width of a finger. Make a little line, and it's going to be like a little triangle. I'm making it slightly curvy here, the line, so the nose is a little more realistic because this is where she's going to breathe, so it's a little bit curvier. Okay. For eyes, we're going to do this kind of iris, cat iris, a little bit like that. Cat iris. Now, this is going to be another trick I'm going to teach you. We're going to put, you see this line here? You're going to put 2 small circles. We're going to erase them later, but right now we're going to do 2 small circles like this. Okay? Just to show us where she's going to have her whiskers here. They're going to go out of the face like this, long whiskers, so all the way out of the circle. And where the circles end, right here, you're just going to follow the line of the circle, make a little smiley face and a line. That's where the mouth of the kitty cat is. So it gives it away very nicely because, and it can be a little triangle, so it doesn't have to smile us. If you want it more realistic, it's going to be just a sort of like a triangle if you don't want it to smile. But it's right on the bottom of those 2 circles. And now this line is actually longer on a kitty cat. It kind of, I'm gonna try to show you how it sort of touches the nose all the way. So the nose should be actually a little bit wider, because if you want it realistic, the nose would be more proportionate to the eyes. So because the eyes on my end are so big, unless my eyes would be a little smaller, I might make the eyes a little smaller. I'm gonna make my nose wider, and then this line, it's like a slight line of the nose coming all the way to the triangle. And you can put these lines of whisker, they're little dots, but they go actually in a straight line. When you're doing a realistic cat, it's actually straight line. They go in straight lines. Now, this line actually on a cat is always longer, and then you can just connect it to the bottom of the circle. That's called a cat eye. So it goes underneath the circle and connects like this, right underneath that line of circle. Okay, so it doesn't make another rainbow or smiley face. It actually kind of makes that cat eye a little less dramatic here. I think I made it too big here. Okay. Now with the ears, we don't want them too close by. I'm going to show you what not to do so you don't do that. Just don't put ears like this, because that's not very realistic. Okay, I just showed you what not to do. They are not that close. Actually, kitty cat's ears are going to be, this line is actually much straighter than a circle, so a little flatter. And then they're going to be, if you touch the ear, if you make a line like this with your pencil from the nose, they're coming from there. The ears are actually coming from this line. Okay, straight line with the, from the eyes, the nose, the eye. Okay, and it's kind of curvy here and not so long. So I'm gonna fix that. And I'm not looking at a picture of a kitty cat right now. I'm just drawing from memory. But it's a good way when you're drawing realistic pictures to actually look at a real picture of a kitty cat. I'm doing the ears, I'm doing like a 2 lines there, and I'm gonna make like these kind of ear whiskers, ear fur coming from inside, from the inside corner right here, and going inside of the ear to define the ear better. Now I'm kind of following the circle I made, but this time I'm gonna make it skinnier. I'm gonna come back to about giving her almost like a little chin. Right underneath the mouth, we're gonna end it following the circle, but a little more skewed now. And if we had those pictures, each kitty cat's shape is gonna be a little bit different. So I think I made this one too skinny though. I'm gonna make it just a little wider here on the bottom. Okay. And that's our face. And I have to look at the fur pattern next time, but that would, like, for example, the pattern of the fur might be a little bit like this, maybe. This is where, when we have a stripes, we can pre-draw really lightly how the stripes are gonna go, and then I'll show you how to do the fur later. Okay. So for the next the body, okay. I'm just gonna do a little curvier ear here. I forgot. Okay, just curve it like that way. Curve the chin just a little. Okay. All right. For now, we're gonna start pre-drawing these kind of straight lines. going down this way, and now like a circle, 2 circles at the end of the bottom circle. And these are going to be our paws, and it's going to go like this, and here in the middle it's going to end at the second circle, the chest, and then from here it's going to be curvy for the toes. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. There's a 5th one, but it's really small one. And usually the really sharp claws are hidden right underneath the fur, right here. Now, obviously, cat doesn't have a circle, so we're gonna connect it to the neck. We're gonna give her a little neck coming from here. We're gonna make a straight line now, following to the bottom circle. This is where her hind legs are hidden, going straight like this, all the way down here. Now I'm gonna erase the circles that were just for proportion, so our cat is not too skinny, not too tall. Okay, we're gonna erase those like that. Okay, and now from here I'm gonna put a tail. She looks like her tail is gonna be wrapped around her like this. She's gonna have some stripes, so I'm gonna start kind of redrawing where her stripes are gonna be this way. I hope everything is going well. Next part, we're gonna do some fur on the body, but this is how our major, like the anatomy of the kitty cat is gonna look like. For now, you can erase the circles on the paws and just make the bottoms of each toe like a smiley face almost, like a little U shape. And this is the part 1. I'm just gonna pause the video for now. Okay, so I would like to show you some works of students. This is Arya, and she added extra fur on her ears, so you can give her a round of applause if you like her. She's adorable. The next person is Charlotte. She made the adorable kitty cat right here. She started doing a really nice pattern also on the tail and on the front, on the forehead, and cute little paws as well. Give her a big round of applause. Next person will be Katie. And Katie will have a beautiful kitty cat. Look at how intricate her tail is, her ears, her face. She followed the instructions really well. Give her a big round of applause. The next person is Lane here. He is even ahead of us, which was the next step to draw a fish bone. He did a fish bone. Look how cute. And this is his kitty cat. Really, really adorable. Nice tail, nice eyes, nice face. Give him a round of applause. Next person. Here is Lawson, and this is the boy who requested the awesome kitty cat. Tell us your kitty cat's name again. Charmander. And this video is dedicated to Lawson's cat. Give him a big round of applause for requesting this video. Yay! Okay, thank you. Next person. Here is Liam. Yes, we follow the instructions really well. And this is Liam. Give him a big round of applause. Really nice cat. Awesome kitty cat. Here is Kensley. Give her a big round of applause for Kensley. Nice try, Kensley. We are in third grade. Drawing of Yaji Ellis with heart and a fish, heart and a fish. Give her a big round of applause. Chloe, give Chloe a big round of applause with a really nice day. I can't wait to see them all color. Give a big round of applause to Shelby. Look at this wonderful kitty cat. Look at her cute face and sweet, kind eyes. She's got a fishbone and nice paws, a nice tail, and she followed the instructions. Her body is very proportionate. That's proportion to her face. Give a big round of applause. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, I see. Wow. Okay. And here comes. And last person, but not the least. Thank you, thank you. Last but not least. Thank you. Everybody, it's a 0 now again, okay? We are going into doing some fur now. I'm going to teach you how to do some fur. No, please do not interrupt now. Just be ready to proceed because we have only, it's 8:35, and in 3 minutes you're going to take your kitty cats with you. I'm just going to show a little bit of fur. I'm not going to go into details, but I'm going to make my cat brown. Okay. Is that okay, Lawson? Make it a brown cat, or do you still want me to do a gray one? Thank you. So I'm just gonna to save the time, okay? So, and we are at 0. Captains, get ready to tell me who deserves a ticket.